All right, I hate when I forget to turn up my mic. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start by saying, good evening, everybody. Sunday night, and this is Mr. Poseidon. Welcome, everybody, to my show. Also, I have my wife with me. Let's say hello to my lovely wife, Mrs. P.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing?
It's a beautiful thing, darling. Let's keep you in that screen up there. Can you just give me the... Oh, I got this.
Huh?
Totally. So welcome to my show. Any new viewers, we're going to be talking a little fishing tonight. Our guests tonight are, and I'm going to say it twice, MK Outdoors. MK Outdoors and his lovely daughter, Kaylee. They're standing by. They're in the waiting room. Kaylee is having devil dogs, and her father is stealing some of them from her, I see right now. That's okay. We're just kidding. We're fooling around. So I'm glad everybody's here tonight. Let me start off with my hellos. And that requires Mr. Poseidon to take off his sunglasses. Here we go. We got to move this out. How do we get this down so we can see? Yeah. There we go. My goodness, we got a lot of new people here. So let's start off by saying Marcus Delgado Jr., Seb, B&D Jigging Adventures. Yeah, buddy. How you doing, my man? Welcome to my show. M&K Outdoors is out there also. Welcome, guys. We're standing by. Who else do we got here? We got Rich Chen, John Francesconi, my man, the Hudson, the fish guru, Michael Jordan of the Hudson. Let me not continue. I'll take every famous person will be here all night. John, welcome to my show. Also, I want to say hello to Gelso Parcerella. Welcome, Gelso. Gelso, I've gone fishing with. Going to mention right back here if you guys can see it. It's Striper Hunter in Long Island. Gelso is the president of the club, runs the club. Dynamite guy, dynamite fisherman. Couple of good fishing trips with him. Honey, what do I always say about Gelso?
He's the striper hunter?
That's right. He is the striper hunter, but I always tell you what a good fisherman he is. Welcome, Gelso, to my show. Heaven and L Outdoors. Welcome to the show once again, darling. If anybody wants to check her out, she's on Instagram. We'll leave a description in the link below. And a few weeks ago, we did a nice little interview with her. Let me continue. Jason Palmatieri. Jason Palmatieri, you're a wonderful man. You're a wonderful fisherman. Sent me this beautiful lure as a nice little gift. Thank you, Jason. Mr. Poseidon on one side, YouTube on the other. I see this every time I live stream from now on, and I say, hey, this is it. I got to keep striving. Thank you, Jason, for that. Adrian Ayala. Adrian, welcome to my show. Another great fisherman. I know Adrian a while. Dynamite guy. I got a lot of tips from him, as in where the spots are. No, there's no spots. You got to follow the bait. You got to know the tides. You got to know the winds. And you got to know Kaylee. If you don't know Kaylee, good luck anyway. So let me continue. We got Gladius Fatha. Welcome, my friend. How are you? Yes, good evening all. Nitro. How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Who else do we got here? Adam Waldman. Adam, thank you very much for showing up to my show. Adam is a very good friend of mine. We both had fish tanks. We both went fish shopping together. Adam's fish always lived for 10 years. Mine lived for about 2 days. I don't know why I'm pretty good at fishing and not having fish. But anyway, Adam, welcome to my show. I appreciate it, my friend. We got Jedi out there, Oscar L. Berea. And Jedi, welcome, guys. What else do we got here? B&D Jigging, I said Marcos, YS Outdoors. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. YS Outdoors has probably been here for every single live stream except last week. I'm very disappointed. No, I'm not disappointed. Thank you, YS, for showing up to the show. Who else do we got here? Did I miss anybody? I don't want to miss anybody. All right, so that's it. As of right now, I want you guys just to hold on a second while she's getting her chair ready and everything. She's going to come over here next to me. And what I'm going to tell you guys, I'm just going to show you a couple of quick pictures. You got it? What is it? Oh, she had to come all the way over and snap the button so you could see me. Thank you, darling. You're wonderful. This is why I married her, so she can operate my camera. She's wonderful. So anyway, she's going to come over here next to me. And what we're going to do is we're just going to show you a couple of quick pictures. Then we're going to get Kaylee and her dad, Mike, on. That's MK Outdoors. Sorry, honey.
Yeah, we can put this down.
Yeah. Let's put on some music. All right, so let's start off by putting up some pictures.
What's going on? This is going to tell you the action out there.
Oh, this is going to show so much action. I'm telling everybody out there that it's really been scoring fish. Everywhere I look, and I got to be honest, I'm on Instagram a lot. I'm always on Instagram. And one guy I got to mention too is, oh my goodness, something charter boat. These guys are catching stripers on this boat. Like, it's like, forget about it. But I wish I can get them up. Can you go on Instagram while I'm talking? So anyway, fish are all over, guys. Fish. I know here in the Hudson, again today, they were scoring. John Francisconi doesn't have the pictures today, but I know he caught him. He got another 2 fish. I mean, he's got quite a few fish today, but 2 fish today at 28 pounds. I know one was, 28 inches, both of them. One was at 8 pounds and the other one was registered at 7 pounds. Thank you, John, for the information. It's wonderful. You got to look for something charter boats, honey. Keep going up. Anyway, so...
Show this picture first here.
Okay, so let's start showing the pictures. Let's start off by, I need you guys to send me pictures. Everybody out there who's fishing, you know what to do. Get me on Instagram, DM me, and send me the picture because I want to put these up. So this fish here is from Joe Biejavenka. So he caught this out in Long Island. I got to say the south side, and we can go on to the next one, hon. I don't know the inches or anything, but that looks like a clear 28-inch keeper to me. My magnificent eye. All right, there's Joe holding the fish. He's real happy. Joe, thank you for sending me these pictures, man. I love seeing these pictures, you know? Joe will send them at 1, 2 in the morning. I'll hear bring. I'm like, she's like, what's going on? I'm like, it's Joe Biejavenka. He just got a fish. I got to see this. So here's the pictures of them. And there's Joe's other one. Joe's a dynamite guy. Joe always stays in touch. Joe goes fishing a lot, and I'm going to go fishing with him for sure because he's a good fisherman. We're going to do a show with him. I don't know. I haven't gotten a definite yet, but we're looking at Joe to be on next week. So we'll see what he answers back, and if he's on, if he says yes, I'm definitely going to let you guys know. All right, so now let's put up Jay. Jay got another one. This is today, guys. Right down to Hudson, 27-inch right there. It's got to be about 7 pounds. What a nice fish. These fish are beautiful that come in from the ocean. Look at those stripes, dark, straight. Jay, thank you very much for sending me that picture. And that was also today. I wish I had pictures today, Johnny. Johnny's always got the pics. Johnny he logs everything. You know how, if you guys, anybody know John Skinner out there? John Skinner's logged every fish he's ever caught in his life. That's John Francisconi. He's a dynamite fisherman. All right, so here we got Howie. Howie sent me this today from upstate. I guess they had a little sun up there today, which is good. But he caught a couple of brown trout. This was one of them. There he is. He's a big-time fly fisherman, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. My wife's telling me, lower the mic. Okay. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. This gentleman right here, he's invited me to go fly fishing with him. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I just asked him one question. Are there any bears up there? Look. I'm going to tell you guys and be honest. Jaws scared me out of the water. Steven Spielberg, Jaws annihilated my career in going in the water. I'd be hugging my father around his neck, basically choking him as he went in the water. Anyhow, so what I want to say is that I asked him, is there any bears? He goes, no, there's no bears, blah, blah, blah. Come on, I'll take you up. I says, all right, you got it. So I think this week sometime I'm going to be heading up with Howie, who's a dynamite fisherman, freshwater fisherman. He's going to take me a little fishing upstate New York. I don't reveal spots. The only spot I'm going to reveal where there's lots of stripers is my bathtub. I fill it up and somehow magically appearing all the stripers. It's a beautiful thing. So go ahead. Do we have any other pictures, Dawn? There it is. Okay. So this is coming in from Lenny Obrea. Thank you, Lenny, for these wonderful pictures. See, Lenny's cool. He takes everything. He put little pixels in the background. You're not getting the spots from Lenny. You know what I mean? You got to come up with a little mucho there to get Lenny some money, and maybe he might undo half of the pixels. Lenny, there he is again, catching the stripers. He told me he did about 15, 20 hits. And he was just scoring them. He was sending me pictures through the day. I wanted to say thank you. I think you got one more, honey. I think we got one more with Lenny, do we?
No,
That's it. Okay, so here's Jeff. Jeff caught this on, I gotta say, Friday, I think it was. Friday, I think he caught this fish, but that's a nice fish. I think that's a 30-inch fish. I mean, he's not holding that out. Look at him, man. That's a beautiful, look at him. He's very happy. He's fishing there years also. Thank you, Jeff, for sharing this picture with me. But look at the stripes on that thing. Well, they're gone now. That's how beautiful they are. Beautiful things don't last forever. But let's go on to the next picture, sweetheart. Yeah. All right. I don't know if I showed you this last time. Also on that same day, Carl scored this. Only a 25-inch, 26-inch fish, I think he told me. But nice fish. He's happy. Carl is the American angler. He's got a thing going on Facebook, correct, honey?
yeah, and he has a website.
Yeah, he has a website. So check him out under American Angler. He's there. Carl, another dynamite fisherman. We're going to get him on the show one day. He's just real busy fishing. Anyway, we got any more? Or is that it, sweetheart?
That was it there.
That was it. All right. So, I'm going to let you guys know before our next guest comes on. I'm going to let you guys know that, get out there and fish because I've never heard of any insanity like this in my life. Everybody is catching fish. And they're not, listen, don't expect to go out there and start catching 35-pounders. You go out there every day, maybe you might hit one. But I'm going to tell you right now, you got to go fishing. Hit the Hudson, man. Hit wherever river you're near. Go look at the Yeti map. If you're near any of those rivers and it's got red in there, that's telling you get out there and fish. Get out there and fish, all right? And if you want bigger fish, you got to go at night. That's when my wife comes in. She's like, I'm not going. I said, all right, see you later. But anyway, you got to go at night. You have to go at night. You want to get the big fish, really give yourself a big slope of a chance of catching one, it's at night. All right? So just, dress appropriately, raining, wind, whatever, just dress appropriately and get ready. So, yes, we are here tonight. I said I had a guest this week, M&K Outdoors. They just called my wife. They canceled. No, just kidding. They're on right now. They're going to be on. And I want to make a nice introduction to Kaylee. Thank you. And Michael, thank you. Let's say hello to M&K Outdoors. Hello, guys. How are you?
Hey. How are you?
Okay, good. Let me lower the music here. I'm sorry about that. How are you guys? Everything good?
Good. Excited to be here.
Oh, absolutely. Kaylee, let me tell you something. You look like a woman today. Oh, my goodness. Yesterday you were on and you were like, I don't want to be on the camera. And today she's all, look at her. Beautiful, right? Come over here, honey. Come on, slide over. There you go. We're going to get my wife on this interview. Don't worry, guys. The new computers are coming. Everything. It's going to be, the live stream is going to be much easier than what we're going through right now, including marriage. Anyway, guys, so I want to ask you a few things before we get started here. I want to ask you, is it fun fishing together? These are easy questions now.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. See, Kaylee's right in there. Dad's thinking about it. He's like, yeah, it's easy. Dad, we're on TV. You have to say yes.
Even if we get skunked, we have a great time. I'm the laugh. Kaylee's a trip, but we have a great time, even if we don't get anything.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I know you guys do. I get the pictures. Now, if you guys want to see, can you put this one on them? There you go. This one in large. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So, I was going to ask you guys, I was going to say, so now I've gotten some pictures. We'll show everybody in a minute, but how long has it been since you first took Kaylee out, Michael?
So she first started fishing when she was 3 years old.
Right.
She caught her first fish, which I know I sent you that picture. We put it up on Instagram. But her first fish was caught at 3 years old, and ever since then she's been an athlete. Even that day, she had her little, I don't know if it was a Snoopy little push button fishing pole, but after the first couple of times I showed her, she was casting great already at 3 years old.
That's awesome. I know one thing you were telling me yesterday was like, I took a fish in that first time. She was like a professional out there. And I'm just like, guys, if anybody doesn't know really quick, I'm sorry.
No, she's a natural.
Oh yeah,
She really,
I know. Yeah, from what I got yesterday from you, from the short conversation we had, I know what I was. And plus the pictures tell it all, which we're gonna start
Here, you want to see
showing.
Kaylee
Yeah,
when
I want to
she's
see
really
Kaylee.
when she's small?
Yeah, so guys, check this out. If this shouldn't be an award-winning picture, this is amazing. I was looking at this, Michael.
I credit my wife for that one. That my wife took that one. That's her first ever fish that we have
Oh
documented.
my
That's
goodness,
her first
First
ever
ever.
fish is caught.
guys, listen. If you see, M&K Outdoors right now, that's their Instagram. But
That's their YouTube
yeah,
name.
that's their YouTube.
They're
You can
also
go
on
there,
Instagram.
right? And they're also on Instagram. We should have had that underneath, but that's okay.
Yeah,
No
we can
worries.
put it.
We can put it on this underneath the description later. But as for now, I mean, I'm just, you guys have to subscribe to the channel. This dad and daughter combination. When you see their videos, you'll understand. You'll say, okay, Mr. Poseidon was right. This is pretty cool. Also, they do crabbing trips. Am I right about that?
Yeah, we do fishing, crabbing, clamming. Right. One of Kaylee's favorite things is clamming now. So I went clamming all the time. My dad used to take us all the time. In Barnegat Bay when we were kids. I mean, it's just so much fun. My dad always like obviously you're fishing, you're gonna love seafood, shellfish. I mean, we would bring our clam knife, our lemon, and our cocktail sauce out to the clamming grounds with us and shuck them right there. So last year was our first. Last year was the first time in many years that I clammed, and I took Kaylee and we just had a blast. And that was one of our first saltwater videos where we actually caught something. We were getting right. We had just a horrible run of trying to get saltwater. I think it was early season. And if it's funny because I watched our first clamming video the other day, and it makes me smile so much because we had so much fun. I mean, Kaylee had was in her tube. She was diving for them, feeling with her feet. But just and we had the whole place to ourselves where we go, and we just had the best time that day, right?
Yeah.
We had so much fun, and we did good clamming, and she loves it. She loves it.
While you're telling the story, Michael, we actually could see the screen too. And every time you came to that good part, you see Kaylee with the big smile next to you. Your daughter's smiling away, babe. Let me tell you, you guys are happy. I know that most of the people in the world are like this. You have your daughter. I mean, I know you got an older son, but right now your daughter's the young one, and you're taking her around, and you guys are always together. When me and my wife see this, and I'm going to tell you right out, me and my wife wanted kids. We couldn't have kids in our life. So, all right. So we get to sleep late on Saturdays. There's no PTA meetings. There's nothing like that. But we really wanted kids. And when I see something going on like this with you and Kaylee, I love it. I love it totally, totally, Michael. It's a beautiful thing. I love this. Look at this shot, guys. Look at this shot. This is another award-winning shot. Is this your wife doing this?
No. So this picture, I love this picture. I got to tell you this picture. So this was Kaylee's first ever charter boat trip, and this was this was on the captain is Captain Dave. He's an older gentleman, probably mid-70s, but he's still doing it.
Right.
And his boat is the .net out of Atlantic Highlands. And we had such a fun trip. It was only Kaylee and I on this boat trip, and it was Kaylee and I, Captain Dave, and his mate Chuck, who was awesome. So we were trolling, throwing spoons, and Kaylee's pole hooked in, and it was her personal best. Still, it was 29-inch striper, which we got in. But I was helping her, and I didn't know that Chuck, the mate, took this picture.
Oh, man, what a shot.
Yeah, perfect.
This
shot.
is perfect.
And after we were done, we took the pictures, and I was just like beaming because the proud dad that I am. And
Of course.
let me tell you, let me just go back and tell you that if you see that, because there's a video of this on our YouTube channel for this catch. I must have asked her 5 times if you want me to take over the reel, and she was having none of it, right? What'd you tell me?
No.
You told me no, right? She was having none of it. So I had no idea that Chuck, who's an awesome mate and awesome friend, we became friends, took that picture, no clue. After everything was said and done, he calls me over. He's like, look at what I did. Look at this picture. And that's one picture where when I'm old and gray and she's got kids of her own, that I'm just gonna look at that, and I get choked up even looking at
Wow, Mike.
that. This is
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I understand that feeling. I feel it. I mean, I don't even know you. We never really personally met. But from the pictures and from speaking to you yesterday, I respect you very much. You're a good dad. Most of us strive to be good dads in life. And most of us are good dads in our life. I try to be a good husband, right? Anyway. So now what I want to do is I want to shift over to Kaylee over there. Kaylee's smiling away. This is great. She wasn't smiling yesterday. I was feeling like, honey, do you think Kaylee likes me? But anyway, Kaylee, so I want to ask you, that day, your first charter trip that you took, how was it for you? What type of feel did you, were you excited? Were you like, tell me how you felt.
I was nervous, also really excited because I was mostly just nervous because it was like my first time really going on a bigger boat than just like a small crabbing one.
Right.
It was exciting but also nervous because I was afraid I was gonna get seasick, and I was just afraid that I was gonna, if I got seasick, it was gonna ruin the time. But it turned out to be like a really good day, and catching.
She has better sea legs than me.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, let's not talk about my sea legs because they don't even exist. But anyway, I just want to say, Kaylee, yesterday, I think right now, you spoke more than all of what you said yesterday. And I want to tell you, Kaylee, look at me. Ladies and gentlemen, look out for these guys in the future. They're going to start up their live stream, and they're going pro. Kaylee's working on her studio right now. She's designing it. I want everybody every one of my subscribers who are listening tonight, I want you to become subscribers to their channel. Go to M&K Outdoors. I'm sorry for not having your Instagram up, but we will leave in the description below. Please follow these guys and go to YouTube. These guys are dynamite. I mean, I can't wait to go to their live stream. But I want to tell you again, Kaylee, you're wonderful. You gave me such a beautiful answer. I wasn't expecting that because of yesterday. Thank you, Kaylee, for that beautiful, beautiful answer. I love that. I love it. So what are you going to do? What advice can you give me, Mr. Poseidon, who's like pretty much scared out of the water, number one? And number two, I feel like I get seasick a lot. What can I do? I know your dad told me about a product yesterday, but I want you to tell us about that product, Kaylee.
What's it called?
Oh yeah, for me, I'm excited for this. It's good. I think it really helps since it was like my first time. Obviously it's kind of gross because it tastes like, it's like when you have to chew it and it's like chalk. But I mean it works.
See, this is wait. I have to interrupt here because this is what I love about kids. Mike was telling me yesterday, tastes like freaking strawberries. Gotta try it, Mr. Poseidon. And then Kaylee goes, it tastes like chalk. Who are you gonna believe? I'm teasing around. But go ahead, Kaylee. Tell me more about that product. If you take it, what do you think? Does it really work? Is it like Dramamine? What?
I think it really works. It really helps, like to.
Okay, so because of what you said tonight and what you're saying tonight, I will try this. I definitely am going to try this product. I'm going to go out my wife. My wife's like a skipper. She'll go up there, the Sailor Mount to start rolling. No, that's not my wife. But my wife she'll come with me and she'll be all right. It's just me that I'm a little, skeptical. I've been out on the bay. If you guys see my video, I went out with my buddy Jay Lee. And we went out on his boat. It was the last trip he took of a boat that he owned 18 years. And he's got his new boat now. He's excited about this season. Jay Lee was the gentleman I showed you guys earlier who caught the striper 30-inch, I think it was. No, 27-inch, I'm saying. Yes, 27-inch. Just got to make sure I'm getting my numbers right here. But anyway, let's continue here. Now, again, Kaylee, I'm directing this to you. What type of fish is this? And I never knew your hair looked so good in the sun before.
Blonde.
That's a tog. Wait. Yeah, tog. I was thinking.
What do you catch those on, and how did you catch it, Kaylee? Because everybody wants to know.
I used tog rig for like that kind of fish, and we use like crabs, like small crabs, like.
She actually that day that she caught her first tog.
Right.
have her on a jig, which I mean, I'm sure you know that
Yes.
they're not easy to catch.
No, they're not.
Togs easy to catch, and you got to know when to set that hook.
See, I don't really go fishing, but what are the measurements? What are the keepers? Are they the same in New Jersey as they're in New York? Or can you catch tog in New York? I don't know because I don't go fishing for them.
I think New York is 16 inches, but Jersey. So right now, Jersey spring season's open only for the month of April. So it's 4 fish at 15 inches.
Nice.
Then it closes. Then it closes to August. From August to November 14th, it's 1 fish at 15 inches. And then from November 15th till I think the end of January, it's like 5 fish at 15 inches. But it always stays 15 inches.
Gotcha.
That's I gotta say, tog is really one of my new favorite fishes to catch. I've only started me personally fishing for them in late 2019.
Right.
I'm sure in the 39 people in the chat, there's a couple tog fishers.
There is. You got Heaven and Elle Outdoors.
Elle, especially Elle.
Yes.
We were talking. Me and her were talking about this the other day. There's something about tog fishing that gets in your blood.
Wow, I gotta really go for it.
It's just, oh my God. And she, like I said, it's not easy. And that day she was, I mean, again, with the jig, it's not easy fishing for them with the jig. And she was right in there.
Yeah, those fish are like hard and they fight really good.
Yeah, they do fight good.
Right. So I gotta ask you, can you tell the folks out there, what are you catching these things primarily on? The hooks, everything. Like, what would you use as a rig?
Just
So
Go ahead, Mike.
mainly like,
Yeah.
well, we fish mostly from land because we don't have a boat. So
I'm with you. I'm following you right now.
so we like fishing for them with tog jigs.
Mhm.
We use the Skinner S&S, tog jigs. Or there's if you don't mind me plugging people we use. There's a guy from Monmouth County. It's called Toggy Time Jigs that we use his jigs, and we use green crabs mainly as bait. I tell you, man,
they work really good.
they work really good.
Wow. Look at Kaylee. She jumped in there. She was like, before Dad could even say they work really good, Kaylee was like,
Oh,
Dad, they work really good. You know, hey. Continue, Michael.
Yeah. So I mean, when we go on a boat, Kaylee hasn't boat fished with tog yet because I can from land. I think I do okay, but I'll be the first to admit, tog fishing from a boat, I stink. I'm horrible because you got to keep the sinker. You got to keep your jig, steady on the bottom because they're very skittish fish, and I stink from fishing for tog on a boat. I'm not afraid to admit it.
How is this a family trait thing, or is Kaylee a little better?
Well, Kaylee hasn't fished for him on a boat yet, but
gotcha.
on land she's doing good. So I haven't taken her on a boat for yet fishing for them, but a couple spots we have on land, we do pretty
I
good.
want to ask you something, just switching the conversation a little bit. I know that you're invited. You can mention the charter company that's taking you, but I know that you've been invited on a tuna trip, and I was very excited about that. Can you tell the folks about that a little bit, please? Yeah.
I could a little bit right now. I could just say he is another YouTuber in New Jersey.
Yes.
And he reached out to us
Yes.
probably last December, and he emailed us out of the blue and said I could remember his email almost verbatim. He was like, "It's so admirable what you and your daughter do, just the time you spend together."
Wow.
And so then he goes, "I want to take you guys out on a tuna trip on him." And he said he has a couple rules for his boat: have fun, have more fun,
Wow.
and don't think of giving him gas money.
Yeah. You know what? I got to. If anything, if I had a boat, I would let you drive it that day. Okay. That's how I would be. And then I would say, when you say to me, "Hey, Mr. Poseidon, here's the wheel," then I would say, "Hey, give it to Kaylee now. It's fine. I'm fishing over here. All right. Kaylee, take it over."
Kaylee does pretty good because my father does have a boat which we go out on quite a bit, crabbing and in there. I mean, we our style of crabbing. If you don't mind me talking about
Now
that.
we got a picture going to come up with the crab.
Yeah.
Where's the other picture, honey? Look for the pictures.
Go ahead.
Wait, hold on, Mike. Before we get there, go. There you go. This one. Go ahead. Talk all about the crabs.
Yeah.
So when we were kids, we would find a spot. So that crab that trip right there, that picture. We rented a boat out of Red Bank Marina, and that's right on the Navasink River in Red Bank, New Jersey. And again, there's a YouTube video of that. That's Kaylee all by herself on a
Right.
hand line in one hand and the net in the other, and got it by herself. And that was the biggest crab of the day.
That one was hanging on, like, it wasn't in the crab trap. It was like on top of it, and its claw was hanging onto it, and
She got it. She got it. But our style of crabbing, like when we were kids, when I was with my dad, we used to throw the anchor, down in Barnegat, throw the traps in, and sit and wait. But my dad, over the last couple of years, we kind of like to call it almost like Deadliest Catch style. So we have our crab traps. We'll put pool floats on them, and we'll just scatter them 50, 100 yards apart. We just keep zigzagging back and forth, picking them up, almost like we call it Deadliest Catch style. And she
Fans of Deadliest Catch.
Haley was driving the boat, getting us up to the traps. It was all her. So she's really coming into her own, even running a boat. So.
Kaylee, let me tell you, you know what I'm seeing right now? This is going to happen soon, but you know what I'm seeing? I see a young woman growing to be probably the greatest YouTube lady angler ever. I see it. And I want to be on the coattails of that, so please don't forget me. All right, Kaylee?
I won't.
Thanks, Kaylee. She's wonderful. Oh,
So
Mike,
cute.
Mike, I can only imagine your son. I know your son's going to college. He's busy now with school, everything.
So I'm very proud of my son, and 99% of our videos are all edited and done by my son, because he's going to college for it's called like digital mass media. So he wants to either work behind the camera or in front of the camera, for a news outlet. But other than the last 3 videos, because I finally had him show me, because he's not always going to be around if he's working or whatever. So I need to learn how to edit. But
Right.
99.9% of the videos of our I think we're almost at 100 videos. My son did all the editing. So and you know what? He may not go on the trips, but it's family affair with him editing.
It is. It is going to be a family. It is going to be. I'm sorry. It is going to be a family affair, but I have to admit something to you, okay? Both you guys. He's going to be asking Kaylee for a job. Anyway, let's continue. That's a joke. But anyway, go ahead.
We have another photo here.
Yeah. This is, okay, go ahead. This one's you, Mike. I'm pretty sure Kaylee caught this and said, all right, Dad, take the picture. Say you caught it.
So that right there, that is my PB cog. It's not the biggest. That one was 3.91 pounds.
Nice.
Caught from on a green crab on a jig. And that particular day, Kaylee wasn't there because she was in school. But my father and I went together along with another friend of ours who also has like a small channel on YouTube. But that day, when I tell you, that was such an incredible day cod fishing. I think between my father and I, we ended up with almost 30 fish between us. Almost 30 fish between us with several keepers. But at that time, you can only keep one. But I did release that one. That one went back.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you do any black fishing? I just happened to look down at the monitor and it says, Jay Lee, black fishing season open until the end of this month. Do you do any black fishing, and are those the same rules there?
Yeah, so in New Jersey, it's April 1st to the 30th, and actually a friend of mine and I went last Thursday, and we didn't get even a nibble. But I think Elle is still in here, and it's from land, it's tough in spring because the water's still a little bit cold in the areas where we fish for them. I think they prefer the water over like 50 degrees, and I think the water was still at about like 47 degrees. So everybody I talked to, tackle shops, other guys that are more seasoned down than me, say that usually the last 2 weeks of April it really starts turning on. So hopefully next week we'll get to put some good tog footage out.
Right on.
Now
this, I like this one
looks
because you
more
know why I
familiar
like
to
it so
me.
much? I wish we all looked like this in our photographs because just look at how big that fish looks next to Kaylee. Kaylee, I want you to tell me what boat, you don't have to tell me the boat, but what did you catch this on and how big was it?
Well, I do remember the boat. It was on the .net.
Yep, that was the one from the picture from earlier that the mate took. That's the fish.
Got it.
Um, and we caught it on. We caught it on.
What'd you catch it on, Mike?
I think it was the Mojos or the the Maja spoons. It was either
the one that's like all.
oh you know what it was?
like
It was an umbrella rig. That's what it was. It was an umbrella.
Ah,
rig.
there you go. All
I
right.
think you could actually in the background.
So now here's the best part. Kaylee, how big was it?
Oh, it was 29.
29 inches.
Nice. So is that your personal best right now?
Yeah.
Wow. So, Michael, I don't know how you feel, but I'm going to extend my arm out to you guys. More than my arm, my other arm too, and my wife's and everybody. If you guys ever want to make a trip up here, you have to come before April. You get in touch with me through DM, and we can all fish together for the striped bass here in the Hudson. The worms are on me. Any kind of weights and rigs, it's all on me. So if you guys ever want to make the trip up, you park in front of my house. You're not coming in. Make sure you go to the bathroom before you come to my house. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But and then we can all go together because I have the passes and so on. The only thing I ask is that you have your what's it called again? I always forget. The free one.
No.
Yes, the Marine Registry.
Which I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I know you guys have that. And I also have my fresh, but you don't need it unless you're north of the of one of the bridges. There's only one up there. I messed up everything. Okay, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Definitely take you up on that. We would love that.
Yeah, you have to, and there's a good chance you might score some fish. You're going to meet some dynamite gentlemen I know, John Francisconi, who fishes there a lot of years. I'd love you guys to meet him. He's a wonderful, wonderful fisherman. Also, some of my other friends are down there. We'll all meet everybody. George, really quick out there. George, one of the fishermen that I fished down there, where we call him the General, he the other day, his rod was hanging, right, guys? And what happened was a fish hit it, and the fish took the rod in the water. And I was told that George just ran in the water and dove in. George is about 73 years old. George broke his ankle. They had to get him out slowly. He's in the hospital. He's recuperating. But the fish was on the hook, didn't come off. It was only a 23.5-inch fish. So, you know, a lot of times I'll feel it and I'll be like, oh, I got a 30-inch fish. And I'll pull in a 23-inch fish. They're really feisty. But anyway, let me go back to that picture with Michael. That's enough. Get out there and fish the Hudson. Guys, you're invited. We'll make a trip. We'll DM each other. Mike, first of all, you look like a movie star in this picture here. You look like a movie star.
That fish was a couple weeks ago. So if I could say that, this spring striper season, Kaylee and I have not. I've never had a spring season as good as we're having. Between Kaylee and I, we got well over probably 30 stripers between us already since March 1st. That right there, that was a 29-inch striper, and that one was released. I pretty much all my stripers, unless I'm really on a charter boat, I'm paying for a charter boat. Pretty much all my stripers usually go back. But that one was a 29-inch fish caught on a circle hook with a bloodworm.
Very nice. So I see that the pick, I know Jason Palmatieri mentioned to me before that, you get some of these fish out there and their dorsal fin is standing right up. You can tell that's a little feisty guy. You can pretty much put him back in the water and he'll just zoom. You won't see him less than a half a second and he's gone. I'm mentioning this because, guys, when you catch the bigger fish, it takes a lot of oxygen. Some of these rivers don't supply the oxygen that oceans do. Oceans are filled with white suds. The fish are very oxygenated. The fights are different than the rivers from the ocean. I can verify for that for sure. I'm not saying that river stripers don't give you a fight. They do. All fish give you a fight. But in the ocean, they battle you. There's a lot of oxygen and they can supply it. So why I'm mentioning this, when you do catch these bigger fish, and like Jason's mentioned it before, pull it out of the water quick. All right, make sure you're using the correct gear first of all. But pull it out of the water real quick. Take that picture and set him back in the water. I'm going to start myself because I'm not going to pull him. I don't want to pull him out of the water forever. Now, look, the young little guppies, those 23, 24 inches, they'll be fine. But it's the bigger fish that we worry about because the bigger fish, especially in the river, you get some of these pregnant mamas, they're carrying the fish. I know John Francisconi complains to me about that a lot. Get the fish back in the water. He's quick. He takes that one shot. He's handing it off to some young guy. The young guy's running down the water. That's me, by the way. I'm running down the water, and I'm releasing it for him. Thank you, Johnny, for your tips. But going back to you guys, go ahead. How do you feel about that, what I'm saying about? I know you agree.
No, I agree. And it's funny you brought that up because with that picture, I think, it might have been the video before, but it was one of our last two new striper videos. Somebody put a comment about why don't I have any footage of Kaylee holding the fish
Right.
in the video? So Kaylee has no problem holding the fish, but sometimes it does. If the fish is big, she's only 12. She could be, it'll take her a little bit to. I know you do hold it, but
This is a dad-daughter argument right here. Let's skip this part. I'll edit it later. Don't worry. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Get in the fish, get the picture, and get it back as safe.
I did one time though.
Huh?
I did one time. You did it.
No, it's not like all the time, but I don't know. I guess that for that one particular video, somebody had a problem, letting hold the fish on camera.
Right on.
It's all about treating the fish right. I mean, I think I don't know if it's the same in New York, but in New Jersey this year, anytime you're targeting stripers with any live or I believe it's cut bait, but I know any type of natural bait you need to use inline circle hooks. So we are using them, and it's all about treating the fish right.
That's correct. Now I'm going to switch over to this picture here. Kaylee, you want to tell me about this one right here?
Was that the first one?
That was our first trip of this spring.
Well, that was the first one that we caught. Once we got there, right?
That's so, all I'm seeing here, I have to admit, Mike, I'm sorry if this is going to be a little downer for you, but all I'm seeing is Kaylee with these huge fish, and Dad is just support, which is what you're supposed to do, Dad, and you're a wonderful dad. But Kaylee, you're catching the fish here.
More times than not, she outfishes Dad. That's a 25-inch keeper. That was our first ever
This is
trip.
a great story.
And that was our first trip this spring. And so there you go. There's a picture of her holding that. But again, she did all herself.
Yeah.
No help. The only thing I think I did was net it for her. And that one was 20. Actually, no, that one I think was 27. She caught a 25-inch earlier in the day.
Nice. Look at that dorsal fin, man.
So that was an awesome day. But we've been having the spring we've been having is awesome. I hope our entire season goes as good as our spring stripers.
This one's for Kaylee. Kaylee, thank you so much for that. That's a beautiful fish. Look at that dorsal fin. And I guess you released them, did you? Whatever?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. New Jersey, you can only keep one fish between 28 and 38 inches.
Wow. The laws here, I just want to let you guys know. So we fish the rivers, Mike and Kaylee. Believe it or not, north of the George Washington Bridge, you can keep 18 to 28 inches. Believe it or not, 18 to 28. Now, I'll tell you why. A lot of people will say, oh, why? What do you mean you're keeping these small fish? Well, the reason being the fish that come into the rivers, usually I think it's like a 95% rate that fish over 28 inches are the pregnant females. I mean, there's plenty of males out there running around over 30 inches, whatever, but the fish that are usually over 28 inches are the females, and they're pregnant. And 50 to 100,000 eggs. Don't ever keep fish like that, guys. Don't ever keep pregnant females. We need those in the water. Look, this year, I'm feeling like we're feeling the repercussions of all these years of really watching what we're doing. Now, personally, I'm not going to lie. I kept 3 stripers in 4 years. And 2 of them I kept because they swallowed hooks. They were bleeders. And the other one I kept was 27 inches. I wanted to take it to my parents. My parents are older. My dad, by the way, he's home healing. He didn't decide to go to rehab. So he's home healing right now, guys. He sent me a picture of my brother. I want to tell him that thank you very much. He's really been a big support for my parents. I haven't been there as much. There was a few times I went over there and shoveled that heavy snow, but I haven't been able to get there as much because of my work. But my brother Dino, thank you very much. And my mother also, I love her very much. Thank you for that. Thank you for everything. But anyhow, going back to what we were saying, you want to ask any questions to Kaylee?
So Mr. P, Kaylee does want to say something about releasing fish.
Yeah, tell me, Kaylee. I want to hear this.
I really don't like keeping a lot of fish. I usually like just throwing them back.
I mean, I think, Kaylee loves animals. Although she does love eating fish for the most part, no matter what we catch, if it's a keeper, I always get, Dad, can we throw it back? So, she's the boss. So if she says so, it goes back. There'll always be enough for the table.
Yeah.
But sometimes, but sometimes when we do keep fish, I do like looking at when you're filleting them.
Yeah, Kaylee likes so another thing I want to teach her this summer that we're going to work on once we start getting into the heart of the season is I want to start teaching her how to fillet her own fish. But she does like when I fillet fish. She does one of her favorite things is having me open the stomach of the fish to see what they were eating. She loved that.
This is amazing. This is amazing. I can't wait for that. That first guy that says to her in the future down the line says, you ever put a hook on the worm? She's going to look at him like, are you feeling okay today? Kaylee, you're wonderful. I've never met a young woman, or excuse me, a lady angler like you. I thought Heaven and Hell had it all. She's like the fish. By the way, I'm going to leave a link also for Heaven and Hell Outdoors. I'll leave that on the description below later. She's a wonderful fisherman, a wonderful person. Mike, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I know that Elle's in the chat, and she's very local to us too. We're probably we probably live maybe 15 minutes from each other, and we link through Instagram, and I think we might have a talk trip together too. But
yeah, she's a big talk fisherman.
And I'm firm everybody should check out her Instagram because she's an amazing angler. She ties her own. She makes her own jigs. She makes her own teasers, and she's just all around cool person. So I just wanted to throw that out.
Right. I just wanna compliment Kaylee. Kaylee, I don't think I've ever had this amount of viewers on, and I know it's all because of you. And both me and my wife, we want to say thank you very much, Kaylee. This is really nice. It's an exciting show tonight. You made the show, and I really mean that. You made the show. Other than that, I'd have 2 viewers on, my mother and my father, and that's it. But thank you, Kaylee. Thank you for what you did. You're a wonderful person. I'm kind of, Mike, I have to tell you personally that I'm kind of shocked because yesterday she didn't talk much. She was hiding on the end. And I was asking my wife earlier, I was like, do you think Kaylee's going to be on the side of the guy?
No,
she's all out, man. What a wonderful daughter.
You know why? Because she was looking forward to that sleepover that she was doing.
Right.
She had just got out of the shower and she thought she didn't look too good to be on camera.
Well, my hair is like
just like a woman, my hair.
Yes. That's okay.
That's okay, Kaylee. No worries, darling. So I want to ask you one little personal question, Kaylee. Last night at the sleepover, did you mention Mr. Poseidon that you're going to be on the show?
no.
Oh, man.
Well, I did say to my friend that me and my dad were going on the live stream.
Actually, we did because when we were talking, we were down at the boardwalk in Point Pleasant yesterday.
Yeah.
And a friend that she did stay over, and we did tell her. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we
told
did
her
tell
on
her.
Because we were in the arcade.
Yeah, we were in the arcade and we were talking about it.
So I want you to tell me now. So we got this picture up. Everybody's wondering.
Yes.
Looks like a fluke you got there. Can you tell us about this, Kaylee?
That was during last summer. We haven't went fluke fishing in a while.
Well, it's been out of season.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was last.
Yes, last summer. That was last summer. and we had a really good fluke fishing summer last year. Even from land, we did really good, right?
Yeah, we were catching them like we would put it in, and like a minute later, a fluke was on. So we were doing really good.
Awesome.
Uh, at that spot.
Yeah, we did really good at that spot. We had a really good fluke season last year.
Mhm.
Not tremendously a lot of keepers, but just the amount of fish. It just again we don't. Right, Kaylee could probably agree with this. We don't go out there,
Mm-hmm.
only looking for keeper fish. If we catch 20 shorts, to us, that's one short to us is a successful trip. We just love being out
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. You know, as I was saying earlier, that we don't have, we never had kids. So, but, it's not like we didn't want them. We wanted them, but other circumstances came up. But I love to see this. Mike, this is directed to you. You guys seem like you have a wonderful family. I know things are imperfect in life. Kaylee always listened to Daddy. I feel like Daddy has gotten you to this point, always Mom too. It seems like you have a wonderful family. Follow their lead. And I could see that lead is good. Your son's going to college, doing the right thing. Seems like you got a wonderful boy there that also helps you out, and you're also very proud of. But one day you're going to have to get your wife on here also. We're going to have to make this a triple show with you guys. So let her know.
I'll try, but
She's not.
she won't. I'll try, but you know what? And I appreciate those kind words.
Uh-huh.
I feel blessed and lucky. My wife and I, and my as far as my wife, I got to give her a ton of credit as far as with the kids, and I mean,
Right.
it's just we're blessed to have such two wonderful kids.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
They're just good kids. They don't, obviously, all kids aren't going to be perfect 24/7, but
Right.
just so blessed that we're on. My son's in college; they're both on the right path. Kaylee's in
Sure.
fishing.
She could look up to her older brother.
Yep, she's a hell of a softball player, which is softball tryouts for this week.
Right.
So, but we're very blessed.
Right.
Very blessed.
Well, I gotta tell. So what I want to say is, we pretty much. I think we showed all the pictures that you sent me,
Yeah.
which was some pretty wonderful stuff. We heard some pretty good stories. A lot of people here are gonna try to fish for tog just because of what you guys said tonight. That's why I was repeating. How did you fish for them and what did you catch them on? A lot of good information from you guys and a lot of fun from you guys. And the most important thing, and I just mentioned, the family, the togetherness is beautiful. I want to thank you both. Kaylee, you don't know how much. I'm just going to keep talking about you to my wife tonight and what a good job you did as a guest tonight on the Mr. Poseidon show, Let's Talk Fishing. Thank you so much, Kaylee. If I ever had a girl, I would want her to be like you. Thank you, because, I have nieces and nephews, and they're just as wonderful. And to see the dad involved, like most of the dads, most of the people we know, the dads are like that. I can't even mention any that aren't because I don't really know. Family, you got a kid, you really love him to the end. And you can see the repercussions right here up on my screen. Thank you guys for coming to my show. Kaylee, thank you. We're going to be in touch. Also, we're going to have, you have those caps here with you?
They're in the other room.
I have to get them. So you keep them company. I got to show you. Go ahead.
Okay.
We can't thank you guys enough.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So happy to have you.
Ever since we found out we were doing this, it's so exciting, especially Kaylee.
Yeah.
Just so much fun, and we were looking forward to it. So
Thanks
and,
so much.
people are watching you, but we're also watching the comment on my phone, and
Yeah.
it's just the support that people show us, and the kind words. It's overwhelming.
And you guys are going to be doing your live streams again. I know you were saying you guys used to do more live streams.
We used to do a pretty regular weekly live stream, and then I don't know. We just kind of they kind of fizzled out a little bit. And we started them back up again. But probably within a week or two, we're gonna. I mean, if it were up to Kaylee, we would do a live stream every night because she loves doing this. So, but we're gonna start doing.
Yeah, they're gonna start doing their live streams.
Right.
Let me see if
Pretty,
I can go.
Right,
like
that's
I said.
okay. So anyway, doesn't matter, hon. Don't worry. Oh, cool. Do you want to do a magic trick? You could say no. It's okay if you don't. But if you want, show us the magic trick. I love to see that.
You have anyone that you can do handy? Because so if people don't know, like I said, our live streams, like when we talked yesterday, they do pretty well. I mean, we get it, we get a good crew and good chat group.
Right.
Sometimes I think our longest one was over 4 hours one night.
Wow,
And,
that's amazing. So I got a
and,
nice little gift for you guys. I got a nice cap here. It says it's a neighborhood place my wife went to. It's called Ramsey Outdoors Jetty Supply Company. Really nice cap. I hope you use it in good fun. I'm going to send this out to you. And I also have another one here. Also a nice cap. We're going to take the price tags off by the time you get them. But anyway, other than that, you're going to enjoy these caps. They're nice caps. I thank you guys for being on my show. You guys were wonderful. You made it fun for us. One of the best interviews we had, only because I can say it's a dad and daughter combination. Thank you so much, guys.
What was that, Mike?
I was just saying, just when you left the room, like ever since we found out we were going to be on, we've been talking about it almost every day. Like, we can't thank you enough. And like I said, when we were talking to you and we were reading the comments, that people just are so kind, and the support we get, and especially for Kaylee, because I did have some, in the beginning, some apprehensions. She's a young girl. I was a little apprehensive about, with the videos and stuff, but she's just gotten such amazing support.
Right.
And we try. I mean, we can't thank our subscribers, just people in the comments here. The support we get is amazing, and that's what really that's what keeps us going, and we love doing it. Like I said, if we go and catch one fish, to us it's even if we don't get anything, time out, we have a ton of laughs. Kaylee's just tripping. Once you meet her, you'll see. I mean, you'll see. I mean, like you said, the difference between last night and tonight, but she's just a
She's a
funny
natural.
kid.
She's a natural.
Like we talked last night, she's better when we shoot videos. She's 100 times better than me.
Wow.
I still, she's even now a year and a half into it. She's telling me I gotta lighten
I
up.
can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait till she sets up her studio. I'm also going to send those partying gifts I was mentioning yesterday to you, so you can get started on it. I can't wait. But
What, Mike? Sorry.
No, I was just thanking you guys so much for sending us that.
oh
stuff.
yeah, it's coming, buddy.
So welcome.
Yeah, so welcome, without a doubt. It's very well deserved. Okay, so ladies and gents,
Mr. P, can I say one thing? So I'm just looking at the contents or the comments, and Heaven and Outdoors just mentioned Kaylee's hat. Do you mind if I talk about?
yeah,
that?
I was going to ask. My next thing was I wasn't going to wipe you guys out. Actually, I was not. I was going to go to my subscribers and say, do you have any questions for Kaylee and Michael, MK Outdoors?
So Kaylee's hat, it's a company called For Her Outdoors. It's a grandmother and granddaughter started
Oh
this.
wow!
And they're outdoors women, and they are some. Jennifer is the owner of it, and her granddaughter, and they are just the coolest people. And Kaylee being a girl, a woman coming up, in the outdoors and the fishing industry, there's a lot of people that we follow on Instagram, like Elle and other outdoors women that she really looks up to, and that I want her to see. You know what? Don't ever let a boy or another girl tell you you can't do something just because you're a girl.
That's right. Those
And people like Elle and other people we follow on Instagram that we look up to. But it's called For Her, and it's a great company. People need to check them out.
Cool. We're gonna
Very
look it
good.
up.
Yeah, I wanna.
For Her.
Yeah, it's. I'm just shocked at this whole thing. This is wonderful having you guys on as a guest. Can we stay on like another hour? I mean, no, I'm kidding.
Oh
I'm
wow,
fine with
it's
it.
8:09.
Yeah, so it's 8:09. Usually we run an hour show, but you guys are on. I want this on. I want to read some things here. Enjoyed your story. Keep up the good work. John Francisconi, YS Gaming. Kaylee is one of the best ladies I've seen. Elizabeth H. Oh, Elizabeth Hastings. Welcome to my channel. I'm sorry if I didn't see you earlier. That's right. We can do anything we put our minds to. M&K Outdoors, there it is. Thanks, John. John Garcia. Is 29 inches the fish they caught together? No. 29 inches was the biggest fish Kaylee caught. Is that correct, Kaylee?
Yep, that's her biggest fish, and I think together on our trip that was the biggest fish. As far as striper that we caught, that she caught together. Just you, yeah. I didn't catch a fish that time, but then she caught that. But together, that's her. Yeah, that's the biggest fish we caught as a duo with her. Yeah.
That's beautiful. I also want to mention, you can see here, it's coming straight to what you just said. Stephen Hastings. Nothing better in life to see a strong father supporting their kids and showing them unconditional love, which is the way it has to be.
Yeah. I mean, it's as a father, I do everything for
Absolutely.
my kid.
Absolutely. So glad Kaylee has such supportive and loving parents. That's Elizabeth Hastings. Adrian Ayala, thumbs up. Right on, Steve. John Francisconi. Great stuff. St. Bass, welcome to my channel, buddy. Thank you. Anybody out there who's listening tonight, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bring on great stories like these great guys. And I'm telling you right now, you're on the show on Tuesday night. You guys are a lock. You guys are dynamite. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't push it. But I will tell you that I want you back on the show. And it's got to be on a Sunday. You guys are fantastic, man. I love you both.
Anytime you welcome us, we will.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
will absolutely.
And anytime you welcome me, I'm definitely going to be there. I'll be at the Kaylee first inauguration, what is it called? Live stream. Kaylee. I love it. All right, slow with that. So,
Let's do that.
continuing on that, let me see anybody else. Does anybody else have a question? Jason Palmatier, my 12-year-old boy caught his PB last season, his personal best, by the way, last season, 41 inch and 25 pounds. That catch was better than my personal best. Whoa, 12-year-old boy. Look at that. Jason Palmatier, thank you for that one. Jason's going to be back on the show. Are you kidding me? Jason, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're watching now, sent me this beautiful lure, a YouTube in the front, and on the other side, you see it upside down, Mr. Poseidon. And you know what? I gotta show you guys, and I want to show Kaylee and her dad. Let me take this off of here. This is like a fish really got caught on it. But the thing I noticed now that I didn't realize, these hooks are barbless. They're barbless hooks. I can't put a close-up on this one, but they're barbless. This guy, Jason, he is a fisherman. He is a fisherman, trust me. No, we can't put that
Well,
there.
usually the hooks have barbs.
Yeah, usually the hooks will have barbs, but Jason is such a great fisherman. He wants to keep those fish alive. Kaylee, believe it or not, these don't have barbs, and this guy's a dynamite fisherman all the way. But I love meeting, even you and your dad, dynamite. Tell me, Mike.
L asked us a question.
Yeah.
Do we have fish with bluefish? So Kaylee, you want to take that one? You want to
Oh,
talk?
yeah.
Look how she's perked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we I would say we fish with bluefish like all the time, but we would fish for them a lot, and we would go like trolling on the boat, which we have the poles behind.
Yeah. We did really good last year trolling for him.
And
Nice.
it's really cool to like you're just sitting there or you're holding the pole, and all of a sudden you get a huge hit, and reel it in. It's like
I know.
So we did really good for bluefish on a buddy of mine's boat last year with trolling. And I think that might have been the first time Kaylee was actually trolling for any type of fish. So she was actually holding the pole, and the bluefish would hit, and Again, that's another one of our videos. She did really good, but
Nice.
every time I say this, people get shocked. But bluefish is actually Kaylee's favorite eating fish.
Wow, I know. I'm shocked too when you told me the first time.
People look at me like I got two heads because people think bluefish is trash fish, and I will fight. I will argue with somebody all day long, any day of the week that bluefish is not trash fish. It's all how you prep it. When you catch it, you gotta bleed it out. When you fillet it, you gotta take the bloodline out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I fry up bluefish and we make fish tacos or fish sandwiches,
Right.
right? Kaylee's going in there for second, thirds, and fourths.
Wow. Because I always heard that bluefish wasn't that good for eating.
Yeah, well, you heard it from me. But anyway, don't say anything. Kaylee's here.
But that's not the case.
We'll go bluefishing and I'll cook dinner that night with bluefish.
I want to ask you really quick, Mike. Have you been to what is it, Island State Park in New Jersey?
Yeah.
I got the permit this year.
Yeah, I got the permit this year. I tried getting the drive on last year, but I got in the game too late. As you know as well as I do, once COVID hit, everybody became a fisherman.
Yes.
And just because people wanted some outdoor activity, which is understood. But I tried getting a pass last year, and they weren't issuing anymore because they just issued so many.
Wow. I'm hoping that I'm going to get mine.
I would definitely, if you're going to do it,
I did it already. I did it. We're just waiting to hear. It's been what?
We're just waiting for them in the mail.
Yeah, we're just waiting for them in the mail.
A couple weeks ago.
If you hear that you didn't get it yet, you should be good. But we got ours for this year.
Good.
We do a lot of, we love surf fishing.
Me too, buddy.
And
Me too.
Island Beach, even on the bay side, is really productive too. But yeah, we'll be down there a lot this summer. We're only 20 minutes from Island Beach.
Wow, man, that's great. I can't wait to get there. I can't wait.
So
How far is it
we'll
from
make
you?
a day out of it.
It's about 9 hours from us. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll make a day out of it, and we'll fish together and set up the poles and the barbecue and have a good old time.
I'm ready,
Nice.
buddy.
Very
I'm
nice.
ready. I'm so ready. Let me see if we got any more questions, guys, because we are running deep. It's 8:17. A lot of these guys are working tomorrow. No, nobody's going to bed at 8:30. But let me see if we got any
never
other
know.
questions. The fight's on the way. No more permits now. Maxed out. Stephen Hastings says, I hope they're going to send us hours. It's been a few weeks. We didn't see any thing telling us not, right?
No, yeah.
I saw that Steven put. That's crazy that they're already maxed
Yeah,
out.
Wow.
we were confirmed. They confirmed
Oh, they did.
Oh well, that's
by email.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Jason, I want to mention, yeah, you didn't want me to get hooked in the studio. That was funny. He was talking about Jason's lore. He's funny. I love it. 9 hours from me. Yeah, he laughed. B&D Jigging Adventures. It's stylish if you prepared correctly. Love eating them. Oh, wow. So we got another Bluefish fan out there.
Yeah.
B&D Jigging Adventures. I'm glad you came to the channel. Who else didn't I say hello to while we're here? Chris Gannon, thank you again for showing up. Wonderful guy, wonderful father. I
Yeah.
grew up with Chris, but anyway, that's another story. We'll get him on this show with his son one day. But going back
Gabriel
to M&K Outdoors, do you want to finish this back with anything? Anything? Or do you want to say anything to anybody, whether it's dad, daughter fishing, some tips, whatever you want to say, you say right now. Any shout outs?
What we really want to say is just thank you to everybody that really supports us. The support, like I said earlier, is
Yeah, tell them to
overwhelming.
subscribe.
Subscribe to M&K Outdoors on YouTube. We got a lot of awesome trips planned this year. We got our tuna trip. We got invited to Montauk on a fluke fishing trip. We got a striper charter trip at the end of this week in Raritan Bay.
Wonderful.
A lot of cool stuff lined up. I just want to give a special shout out, and I'm wearing their sweatshirt. So we are sponsored by Gabriel Tackles. Gabriel Tackles on Maniloking Road in Brick, New Jersey. Father-son owned store. He's a retired firefighter and great family. They have Gabriel Tackle has everything you need for any type of saltwater fishing you're going to do. Check them out online or in person. Tell them M&K sent you, and they will take care of you. Obviously, most important, I got to give all the credit to Kaylee. She's what makes the channel. She's why I think people tune in.
Thank you, Kaylee.
And she's my girl.
Yeah.
So, you want to say anything?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. It is beautiful. And I want to say a little bit about Gabriel Tackle. Now, I said I'm on Instagram. I'm a follower of theirs. They have a lot of equipment there. So one day, if I'm stopping by the Island State Park, I'm pretty sure they're pretty close by. Are they close by there?
They are very close. They are maybe 10 minutes tops, 10, 15
Good.
minutes
So I'll
tops.
stop by there. I'd love to stop by there just to say hello, and especially now that you told me a dad-son combination.
Father, son, and their daughters involved as well.
Nice.
And again, they have everything you need. If they don't have it, they will bust their butts to get it for you. So I can't say nicer things about Frank and his son Frankie and the daughter Rachel.
Nice.
Cool.
Love it. Love it.
Awesome. So we're going to be seeing some good videos coming out
I
from
can't
your
wait.
trips.
I can't
Yeah.
wait for that.
A lot of cool
Especially
stuff.
the tuna stuff, man. I can't wait to see that.
Tuna trip, I'm really looking forward to, but mostly I think Kaylee's looking forward to it. Just because
Kaylee's going to bring back newspapers and forget about the internet when it's like, woman angler catches 95-pound striped bass. All right, so listen, like I said, we're running a little late. I don't want to hold many people up. Guys, before everybody leaves, once they leave, stand by. I want to tell you one thing on the prize and how you got to enter to win the prize, and I'll show you what the prize is if you haven't seen it. The drawing, correct. But M&K Outdoors, I want to say thank you very much for coming to my channel. Thank you very much for giving us a chance for you being a guest of ours. Thank you so much. I can't begin to tell you how happy and how much you're going to make this week off so happy for me. You guys are really good. And Kaylee, I give you a lot of credit. I wasn't expecting this, darling. I was not expecting this. I was telling my wife, like I told you earlier, she's shy. She's going to be up. You are wonderful. I want to say thank you to you. And I can't wait to meet you guys in person one day. Like I said, you're going to come up here to the river, and we're going to catch some nice stripers together. Thank you for being on my show.
Thank you guys so much. We can't thank you enough. Thank you to everybody in the comments, because I do have comments open. Awesome comments and support for us.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
everybody.
Thank you so much, guys.
We'll be seeing.
Check us out if you like. If you like what we have, hit the subscribe.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we'll have the description for all of that. M&K Outdoors downstairs in the YouTube, and M&K Outdoors on Instagram. Make sure you follow them. They are dynamite dad and daughter combination. Dynamite. Thank you guys again for being on my show.
Have a good night, and we'll be speaking.
Take care, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks to everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks,
You're
Kaylee.
welcome.
Thank you,
Bye.
darling.
Bye, guys.
All right, so there you have it. Let's get the music on. All right. So there you have it. We had M&K Outdoors on tonight. I want to tell you, I'm really happy with that, aren't you?
Yeah, they're so adorable.
They were. They were so nice. I can't wait to meet them in person. Everybody, I just want to say, I don't want to hold you up.
So, the info.
Yeah, we're going to give you the info. So, guys, you know that I never give out, I give out decent prizes, all right? I work for this stuff. I get paid by the hour at work. It's hard. So, I'm not a businessman, but I'm trying to be a businessman. Hey, how you doing? Mr. Poseidon here. All right, so anyway, I got a Dunnis CI4 8000. It's a bait runner. It's the top of the line, I think, as far as from the regular Shimano's. This is a beautiful, beautiful reel. It's got an adjustment here on the bottom for the wheel. When you set the bait runner, it's got a beautiful bail, everything brand new. I'll have it in the bag for you. So how do you win this, right? That's what you want to know. Everybody's like, I hope he does this tonight. I'm not doing it tonight. So you got to show up at Tuesday night's live stream. That'll be at 7 p.m. That's Tuesday night. Show up at the live stream. Honey, tell him to show up at the live stream. Look into the camera. Tell him to show up. And go in the middle. Oh, go in the middle of the screen. There you go.
We'll see you Tuesday nights at 7 p.m.
There go over. Carecla. Yeah, Tuesday night, 7 p.m. We're gonna tell you who is the drawing winner, and how we're going to do that is you leave a comment. Leave a comment at the bottom of this video. So it'll be out in a few minutes after we cut off. But leave a comment at the bottom of the video. You'll be eligible for the prize, which is the prize of the Thunnis I just showed you. It's a nice reel, guys. It's not a cheap reel. When you put that on your pole, people will stop by you, your friends, and be like, yo, you got a Thunnis, man. That's right, I got a Thunnis. What's up? I got it on the Poseidon show. Wait, there we go. Oh, I got it backward. Oops, sorry. Okay, so anyway, so I'm back here. Anyway, so that's how you do it. My wife got angry at me there. I'm sorry, guys. I was like flicking buttons thinking I know what I was doing. Anyway, so I'm going to let you guys know that at the end of this video, just leave a comment at the bottom. Now, for the new people out there, the viewers out there watching this for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to make 1,000 subs. I'm trying very hard. You know, give me that chance. Subscribe to my channel. It's a wonderful thing, at least for me. And hope to get those subscriptions and get to 1,000 subscribers, and we can roll from there. Other than that, I want to thank everybody. Like the video. Share this with your friends. I see a new guy out there. I'm wanting to subscribe. DMV Perch Pounders. Oh, I like that. You want to catch some good perch? Hudson River, buddy. They're there right now, especially in the summer. Catch some nice perch over there. Also, I want to say a big, big hello to Jim Palmer. Jim Palmer. I pointed to her earlier that you were on.
Hey, Jim.
We were running the interview. Yeah, say hello to my wife, too. Where's Mrs. P? There you go. Hey, Jim, what's up, buddy? I haven't spoke to Jim in a while. I know he's coming through Adam. Adam is a wonderful guy. Thanks for coming to my channel, Jimmy. I appreciate it. Wonderful. M&K Outdoors, Jason Palmatier, YS Outdoors, Joe Terra. Joe Terra didn't say hello. How you doing? Make sure everybody leaves a comment at the bottom of this video. Let me say my goodbyes here. Hey, Mr. Nitro Jedi, thank you for showing up. M&K, I said that. B&D Jigging Adventures, welcome. I haven't seen you here before, so I'm very happy to see you. Come back to my show. They only get better, the interviews. Oh, my wife's waving. I thought she was waving at me. Let me keep going. What we got in there? What we got? E-Bet. We haven't gone to the P.O. box. I got angry at my wife. I said, you're going to the P.O. box today. I said, we're waiting for the gift. Anyway, Miss T down there. Hey, how you doing, Mr. T? St. Fast, thank you for coming to my channel. Gabriel Guzman, it's always a pleasure, my friend. Adrian Ayala, Bluefish is the best fighter per pound thanks to their good battles. I don't like to kill them. Way to go. Adrian doesn't kill any fish. He's a total release guy. So if you're going to be with them, expect to release a fish. Even though you're in the limitations and you want to keep it, you want to fish again and you're fishing with Adrian Ayala, toss the fish back in the water, okay? I'm only kidding. Adrian, thank you for coming to my channel. Melvin Madrid. Welcome, Melvin. Melvin Madrid. He's the man. He's been coming to my shows. That's right. Who else we got here? Anybody else? I think I got everybody tonight. Anybody new? Thank you for watching my show. Also, I want to mention everything I learned about surf fishing and to get me really involved in lures. I want to mention Bill Wetzel again. You guys know I always mention him. He deserves to be mentioned. He runs a site, surfratsbull.com. Go there. It's a great site. Bill's actually on this site. Questions, answer, blogging. It's great. A lot of professional, and I'm going to say professional fishermen are on. They're great. That site's great. Also, Surfcast Journals. I'm also a member there. I love that monthly edition that I get from them. Everything is informative. If you want to catch fish, keep up on this stuff. This is how you become a better surf fisherman. I didn't just become a surf fisherman because my father bought me the first 24 times. We didn't catch a fish. That's okay. I love my dad. It's what drove me to catch the fish out that I couldn't take it. You know, my dad wasn't the best sportsman, but he took me every week. And he promised me, don't worry, they're coming. Well, they came. Thank you to my mother for watching me. Mom, thanks for watching me, Mom. I know Dad is watching me. And I know Mom is watching me because my brother called her. Thank you, Dino. You're the brother, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you a lot. And I mean that. Anybody else that I miss, honey? Why else I got? Anybody else? Okay, guys, let's finish this off with a little show. End of the show. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you guys Tuesday night. Leave a comment at the bottom of this video. Like, share it with your friends. And we are off and running.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace out.